Alright, I got another collection update video for you guys today. We're going to be covering the first 6 stacks of my G through PG-13 more generic titles, I guess you could call them. There is a couple of show seasons like the A-Team Season 1 here, but it is mostly movies in that G to PG-13 range. When I call them generic titles, I mean they're not like superheroes, Star Wars, Scooby-Doo, or James Bond, things like that, Transformers. Those are in a later section. These are basically everything else is PG or G through PG-13s. So we got the G ratings, the PG ratings, the PG-13s here. There might be a couple of exceptions of things that are rated R in here, but I think most of those end up getting put with my R-rated titles. So let's go ahead and get started here. This first stack over here. Up first, we have 5 Flights Up. Right here. Yeah. Kind of in a bit of a nutshell, this one is about married couple Morgan Freeman and Diane Keaton. I don't know if they're married in real life, but they play a married couple here. Are living 5 floors or flights up, like the title of the movie suggests, and they're getting older and need to try and find somewhere with either with an elevator or on a first floor somewhere, because they're no longer able to go up 5 flights of stairs to get up to their apartment at their age. I mean, they could, but it's becoming increasingly difficult for them. So there you go. Next up, we have The Sixth Day. I actually have 2 copies of this one. Both are DVDs, so I kept this particular case because I think the other one had more stickers covering the case that were getting in the way. And yeah. I'll go ahead and show the back of the case here. Hopefully it's clear enough to be able to pause and read the description here. I don't want to spend too long reading descriptions because I want to try and get through as many of these 6 stacks as I can. They are shorter stacks, I think, for ones that actually have regular size cases like this. Because the stack I'm on right now has one larger case, but most of the stacks have I think 19 cases to them. So I want to see if I can at least get to like the 3rd stack right here and save these ones for another video after this. But we'll see how long it takes to get through 3 of the stacks. Next up, we have 8 Seconds. And if memory serves correctly, this one ends on a sad note. Which, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil the ending. But, yeah. Here it is. Next up, we have 9 Months, a Chris Columbus film. Yeah. Here's this one. This one has a shorter blurb, so I'll go ahead and read this one. It says, in a hilarious comedy about pregnancy, parenthood, and panic, Sam, played by Hugh Grant, has it all. A wonderful girlfriend, a successful child, psychology practice, a successful child psychology practice, and a red Porsche. But all that changes when his girlfriend, played by Julianne Moore, tells him she's pregnant. Torn between advice from an overbearing couple, Tom Arnold and Juan Cusack, or Joanne Cusack, something like that, or Joan, his bachelor buddy, Jeff Goldblum, played by Jeff Goldblum, and a crazy Russian gynecologist, played by Robin Williams. Sam's got 9 months to grow up, or risk losing it all. Next up, we have one that falls in the not rated but family friendly category, and that is The 12 Days of Christmas. I watched this in December. It's actually kind of cute. It's a movie that goes through the 12 Days of Christmas song, essentially, with this tall guy here trying to win her affection by proxy of this guy. So, yeah, it was cute. Next up, we have 13 going on 30, copy 1. The next copy's up next, actually, so in a double feature. But yeah, here's this one. Looks like it came out after Daredevil, but before Elektra's solo movie, because with Jennifer Garner, it lists Daredevil, but not Elektra, like her being in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. Yeah, so here's that. And there it is again with Catch and Release, another Jennifer Garner movie. Yeah. The first one also had Mark Ruffalo in it. Or this one, that is, has Mark Ruffalo as well. Before he was the Hulk. And Judy Greer is in here. Andy, how's that pronounced? Andy Serkis. Catch and Release has Jennifer Garner again, and hers is the only name that I seem to be recognizing here. Other than, well, maybe Fiona Shaw. That sounds vaguely familiar. But anyway. Yeah, moving on. Next up, we have 17 again with Zac Efron. And this one is kind of 13 going on 30 in reverse, where a 30-something Mike O'Donnell goes back to his 17-year-old body as Zac Efron. So he goes from that to this and learns lessons along the way about how to improve his life situation. So, yeah. Let's see. I recognize this actress, but I don't know her name. So I recognize her and Zac Efron's names. But, well, our faces. I don't know her name, but anyway. Moving on. Next up, we have 27 Dresses. I actually have 2 copies of this. I think another one is in like a 4-pack of romance movies, of rom-coms. But yeah, here we go. Katherine Hagel. We also got James Marsden, Judy Greer again. Yeah, pretty decent cast. I'm not sure why I haven't checked this one out yet. Next up, we have 50 First Dates. I think this is another one that I got in a multi-pack as well. Maybe. probably later on. Anyway, 50 First Dates, with Drew Barrymore being a character um, who I think she suffered like a traumatic brain injury or something, and so every day that goes by is the same exact day for her. Um, like I would call it like pervasive amnesia, but I don't think that's what it's called. Let's see if it explains what it's called in the back if you're um does not. Okay. Um so we'll just go with pervasive amnesia. Short-term memory loss. So every night all her memories of her day are erased. Makes for an interesting and unique kind of little romantic comedy thing. Um, yeah, it also has Sean Astin from the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and uh, Rob Schneider from Big Daddy in here, and Dan Aykroyd's in here too. Can't forget about Dan Aykroyd; he's funny. Next up, we have Cruella right here. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo version. I haven't gotten the 4K Blu-ray combo yet, but it's also featured in a red case like this, which I thought was going to be the case for Black Widow, but it wasn't. But I did keep both cases for Black Widow that I got. And let's see, who's in this one? We got Emma Thompson, Emma Stone, and those are the names that I recognize at least. I recognize another character's face, sort of. Actually, two of them. Hold on. What's that guy's name? Paul Walter Hauser is in here as well. But I also recognize this guy's face, but I don't know his name. We got Paul Walter Hauser, Emma Thompson, and Emma Stone in there. Let's go. And I think this was the first PG-13 for the 101 Dalmatian franchise. So all the rest of them are rated G, I'm pretty sure. Next up, we have 101 Dalmatians 2-disc Platinum Edition. Very cool. Really good movie. Classic. I like how in the animated ones, the dogs actually talk. I wish that carried over into the first two live action ones. Into these two. I wish the dogs talked in this, but they just bark like you'd expect dogs to in that one. But yeah, so here's that. Here's 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's London Adventure Special Edition. So here we go. That was a direct-to-video sequel, I'm pretty sure. And we have 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close, playing an iconic version of Cruella. It also has the guy that played Dr. House, or Mr. House, or whatever, as one of her minions. And, well, it has Arthur Weasley from Harry Potter in it as one of the other minions. But yeah. Really good movie. My favorite of the original two live action ones is 102 Dalmatians, however, because at the end, Cruella gets baked into a cake. And as someone with exclusively sweet teeth, I find that to be a very fun scene. And given his rage, of course, she survives. This one has the early 2000s Mr. Fantastic, Ian Gruffudd. I'm not sure how his name's pronounced. And Glenn Close reprises her role, of course. Yeah. There's a sticker on the actual like cover itself. Like it's not on the plastic here. It's like underneath the plastic on the cover itself. So I won't be able to safely get that off without damaging the information on the back, sadly. But if I order a new copy of this and the first one, because there's something similar going on the back of the first one, though that problem will be resolved. Next up, we have 500 Days of Summer with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, aka who could have been the Robin of the Christian Bale Batman era, and Zoe Deschanel, who plays a character named Summer. Summer Finn, to be exact. Yeah, who else is in this other than those two? I'm not sure. It's a really cute story. I think the 500 is the duration of these two. They're either their work relationship or their like, romantic relationship. Yeah, but the 500 days of their offbeat relationship reveal, in no particular order, that the road to happiness can be unpredictable, uncontrollable, and unbelievably funny. Said in my best narrator voice. Next up, we have 2010, the year we made contact. You'll remember that 2001: A Space Odyssey. It was in with my, I think, either horror bundles or right before the horror bundles, because it also had the Clockwork Orange and The Shining Blu-ray, and I put it under The Shining for Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. But yeah, this one has what's this guy's name? It has Helen Mirren in it, and it has the lead guy from Sheriff Brody from the first two Jaws movies. This guy, I can't think of this actor's name though. He's in it. This is PG. John Lithgow, I think, perhaps. I don't think it's Rob Schneider or Roy Schneider, although it could be. I think it is. I think that is Roy Schneider. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have 10,000 BC. Gee, I wonder what year this one is set in. What a mystery. Just kidding, because it's very obviously 10,000 BC. Right there. There's a price sticker blocking the 10,000, so it looks like 000 BC. But anyway, this one has no names that I recognize in it. But I have watched it. It was good. He created a believable prehistoric type world. Like it was believably 10,000 BC. And yeah, it was cool. I don't think this particular scene was actually in the movie. I think that was like a trailer footage or something. But anyway, moving on. Last up for this particular stack, we have 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea special edition. This has one of those weird like double stack type cases here, where it opens from the front and the back. It's cases like this that make it kind of difficult to tell how long these particular videos can be, because this, I think, takes up the space of 2 regular cases. Let's test that with these 2 right here. Yeah, it's just a slight bit smaller than 2 ordinary cases. So there we go. Moving on to the next stack here. We're about 20 minutes in here. We have, or 21 minutes. We have the A-Team Season 1. And this one I'm going to take out of the slipcover that it has to show kind of like the interior of the case, because here's what it looks like under the imagery here. But there's like an episode guide on one side, and then like cast pictures and whatnot, like that. And then there's that car. And on this side, we get more cast down the pictures, which I think corresponds to the discs that go in each slot there. But yeah. Then I have 2 cuts of the A-Team movie. Here is the PG-13 theatrical cut with Liam Neeson, Jessica Biel, Bradley Cooper, and Patrick Wilson. Oh, I didn't realize he was in this. I don't see him on the case, but apparently he is in it, so that's cool. I like Patrick Wilson stuff. Actually, yeah, the cases do look different on the thing. The discs both look the same, but the front of the cases look pretty much the same. They just have the unrated extended cut thing at the top there. And there are slight differences on the back, like the gold stripping here. So, okay then. I want to try and get some more of the A-Team series, but I haven't done so yet. 1 second. Alright. Next up we have Abominable right here. It also features a short called Marooned. The movie itself is PG and the short is G. And I don't think I've watched this one yet. Chloe Bennett is a voice character in this. If memory serves, Chloe Bennett played Quake in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hers is the only name that I recognize on the back of here. So, moving on. Next up, we have About a Boy with Hugh Grant, Rachel Weisz, Toni Collette. Right here. I recognize the name Toni Collette, but I couldn't tell you what I recognize it from. It just sounds familiar. Nicholas Hoult is in here. He was most recently Lex Luthor in James Gunn's Superman. At least to my most recent to my knowledge. That's the last thing I saw him in. That came out most recently. Next up, we have Accidental Love with Jessica Biel, Jake Gyllenhaal, James Marsden, James Brolin. I wonder if he's related to Josh Brolin. And there's a couple of stickers covering more of the cast information. But here This one's actually pretty funny. It's funny in a similar sense that 51st Dates is, but in a different, like a different type of funny, but it's similar to that, to why that one's funny. Yeah. PG-13. Next up, we have the Alrighty Then 3 comedies with Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Ace Ventura When Nature Calls, and The Cable Guy, all featuring Jim Carrey here. All of them are PG-13 too. Um, yeah. So let's look at the cast for all 3 of these and see if I recognize more than just Jim Carrey's name. With Pet Detective, we also have Courtney Cox from the Scream franchise in here. She is also in Zoom Academy for Superheroes, which I think I have filed under DC since Zoom is the name of an alternate Flash, but that's not the direction they go with the movie, obviously. But it is similar enough to be like, Zoom, that should go in the DC universe type thing. And with When Nature Calls, we have Jim Carrey, obviously. And his is the only name that I seem to recognize on the back of here. And Matthew Broderick is in The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey. I don't know if Ben Stiller is in it or if he just directed it or something, but Ben Stiller's name is on the back here, and I recognize his name from a bunch of different things. Yeah, it's directed by Ben Stiller. Duh. Okay. Fine print, Isaac. Next up, we have a slipcover 2-disc deluxe edition of Across the Universe right here. And this is a cute romance story. Within the lyrics of the world's most famous songs lives a story that has never been told until now. That's a little white bold blurb right here. Underneath the slipcover, it looks the same but less shiny than the slipcover does right here. So yeah, slipcovers are another thing that make guessing how long these videos will take a little bit harder. Same with these these paper clips, like they're paper cases like this one, which I realized I didn't open and show the. I recognize the name Katharine Hepburn, but I didn't open or show the inside of the case for 2010, the year we made contact. So remedying that now. Yeah, with these and steelbooks, I'll usually show the inside of them. This is a black and white movie. And Katharine Hepburn is the only name that I recognize, although I'm not sure why I recognize that, because I think this might be the only thing I've seen that has her in it. But came out in 49 originally, 1949. So it's getting up there in years. Next up, we have Adrift. This is the, I think, 2018 version? Yeah, 2018 version. The other version was with the horror movies. This one didn't seem like it was a horror movie, so, or a thriller or anything like that. So I put it with the regular T through PG-13 titles with its PG-13 ranking, or rating, I mean, not ranking. I don't recognize any of the names on the back of here. But I did enjoy the movie and the story that it contains. Yeah. Next up, we have Aeon Flux with Charlize Theron. And this one is kind of weird, kind of bizarre. I'll read the description here in a second. But it's from 2005. It's PG-13. 92 minutes, so just over an hour and a half. And it's Academy Award winner Charlize Theron stars as Aeon Flux, the underground operative fighting totalitarian rule in 25th century Earth's last living city. Aeon is the rebels' best hope of overthrowing the oppressively sterile, perfect society, but while on assignment to gun down the government's leader, Aeon uncovers a web of startling secrets that could completely change the world's future in this gripping sci-fi action thriller based on the groundbreaking MTV animated series. One of the characters has hands for feet, and you can kind of tell right there by her having a hand where the foot should be. I wonder if that makes it harder to walk. That's pretty weird. The lead, Charlize Theron is the only name that I recognize on the back of the case there, so we're gonna go ahead and move on now. Next up, we have After Earth with Will and Jaden Smith. Right here. And I watched this one. Did I watch this one in January or before the end of the year? Anyway, I watched this one somewhat recently, and it's okay. It could have played out a little bit more in a more clear way, sort of. But it's good. It's a good one. It's a film by M. Night Shyamalan. So there we go. Apparently, it's been mastered in 4K on a Blu-ray disc. So Blu-ray DVD combo there. Next up, we have Agent Cody Banks 1 and 2. We'll talk about the second one in a second. The name on the front of here that I recognize is Hilary Duff's. I don't know, other than this guy, I don't know who Frankie Munz is. Or Muniz, or whatever. Apparently he's from Malcolm in the Middle, according to the back of the case here. I've never watched that show before. So. Yeah. Hilary Duff's is the only name I recognize from the back of here as well. Both this and the sequel are rated PG. So let's go ahead and show that one now, right here. Yeah, here we go. I recognize this guy, but I don't know his name. I'm pretty sure that he played Bobby Olivia in Transformers 1 with Shia LaBeouf. This one is subtitled Destination London. So he goes on a British mission. Cool. Next up, we have Aquila and the Bee, with the only name I recognize on here being Lawrence Fishburne on the front. It has a slipcover that, like Across the Universe, is just shinier than the case itself. got Kiki Palmer in this. That name sounds familiar. Came out in 2006, so after The Matrix, and I think Predators, because I'm pretty sure Predators also has Lawrence Fishburne in it. It's been a while since I watched the Predator movies, so that's why I'm kind of blanking on which one he was in. I know he was in one of them, and that it was set on the Predator homeworld, but I don't remember which one that was. But I'm kind of certain that it was the third one, Predators. Next up, we have Aladdin on Blu-ray. I had an existing DVD and then got this Blu-ray. This one is has another country's rating system on it, but it is fully functional here. I played it on my Blu-ray player, so it's region A, B, and C. A is another way of saying region 1, which is here in America and up in Canada, I think. So yeah, classic Aladdin. It's rated U, contains mild violence and peril. U for universal. So here we go. Next up, we have Aladdin, The Return of Jafar, which I think these two are the best of the 3 animated ones. So yeah. Excuse me, my goodness. Next up, we have Aladdin 3 and the King of Thieves. The King of Thieves ends up being his dad. So that's cool. Next stack, 37 and a half minutes in, basically. Next up, we have Aladdin, the live-action remake. This one I have triple formatted. I got a Blu-ray DVD combo initially, and then this one. The cases look the same, so I opted for to keep this one. To keep the case for this one, I should say. Will Smith plays the genie in this. I think his is the only name that I recognize on here is Will Smith's. I hope they kind of make a live-action Return of Jafar as well, because I think that would be really cool. This one was pretty good. This is one of the better live-action Disney remakes. Aladdin, Cinderella, and Lilo and Stitch, I think, are 3 of their best live-action or recent live-action remakes. Obviously, 101 and 102 Dalmatians are also very good. Next up, we have these two kind of go together. These feature the same titles, they're just split between 2 cases. So I think it's split down the middle. So like this side is in this case, this side is in the next one, I think, or the other way around. Anyways, the titles included in this collection are Storm and Sorrow, not rated, 90 minutes, in color. Legend of the Ruby Silver, 93 minutes, color, not rated. Escape from Alaska, 105 minutes, rated PG-13, in color. Lost in the Barrens, which is not rated, 93 minutes, and in color. Sign of the Otter, rated PG, 90 minutes, in color. Call of the Yukon is 70 minutes, black and white, and not rated. Then we have Walking Thunder, 94 minutes, in color, rated PG. And Spirit of the Eagle, 93 minutes in color, rated PG as well. And those same titles are listed on the back of this case, I think. Yes, they are. It just has a different image on the front. So they were rubber banded together when I bought them. So I wasn't missing anything. One disc, or each case contained one disc with 4 titles on it. Which cases like that are why I have so many fewer discs to titles. So next up we have Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, the movie. There's a Disney Plus movie version called where it replaces Bad Day with Bad Road Trip. And it's just as funny as this one is, honestly. This one has Jennifer Garner and Steve Carell in it. And what's the guy's name? I recognize this guy as well. He showed up in S.H.I.E.L.D. and other places as well. I don't know his name. Dang it. Oh well. Moving on. Next up, we have the original animated Alice in Wonderland. This is the special anniversary edition. Because one of the sequences is an birthday party. So yeah. With this one, you gotta wonder if the animators were on some heavy drugs because of the visuals they were using. Next up, we have Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland with Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter right here. And it also has Anne Hathaway and Helena Bonham Carter in here. As the red and white queens, respectively. Well, music by Danny Elfman, as could be expected from Tim Burton products, because a lot of Tim Burton stuff has Danny Elfman scores. Like Batman 89, and Return of the Batman for that matter, and many others. Next up, we have a Blu-ray DVD combo for Alice Through the Looking Glass. I want to try and dual format all these Alice in Wonderland type titles, which means I gotta find a Blu-ray DVD combo pack for this one and the original animated one. And the one that I have on VHS as well. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, this one adds Rise Iphone to the cast, and I want to say in this one, we also have Alan Rickman. Yes, Alan Rickman voices the caterpillar in this. I don't know if he reprises his role in this one or not. As the butterfly? Oh, it does. Okay, he does. Very cool. Alan Rickman famously played Professor Snape in Harry Potter, and the main bad guy of the original Die Hard. Next up, we have All Dogs Go to Heaven. There is a second movie. I do not have the second one yet, but I do have this first one here. From the director of The Secret of Nim, which we'll be getting to later under S. This one's rated G, hour and 25 minutes from 1989, and it is, in case you couldn't tell, in color. Next up, we have Along Came Polly with Jennifer Aniston and Ben Stiller. And I need to check this one out. It looks pretty good. What else is this? Philip Seymour Hoffman is in here. So yeah, here we go. Along Came Polly. I'm guessing Polly is either Jennifer Aniston's character or her ferret on the bottom of the case. Next up, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolfman, while poor Theodore turns into a werewolf himself, which apparently that can happen with chipmunks, according to this. Who knew? Yeah, hour 17 minutes, rated G. Next up, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks. Alvin's Wild Adventures. Right here, with a different animation style. And it looks interesting. It's not rated. 77 minutes. So I think that's the same runtime as this. Yeah, it is. Okay, here we go. Featuring 7 episodes, which include Principal Interest, Talking Teddy, Mystic Mountain, A is for Alien, Clowning Around, Driving Dave Crazy, and What a Gem. And then back in the original animation style again from the werewolf one, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks, A Chipmunk Christmas, right here. It looks like the same animation style that they used or at least similar to the Meets the Wolfman movie. This one is 66 minutes and features 3 classic episodes from 1981, 1988, and 1989. In America, they're not rated. In Canada, they are rated G and in color. So, here we go. Next up, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks 1 right here. And this one made me want to dual format the other 3. Also to kind of get a less chewed up case than this one is. I've gotten this movie twice, and both cases were chewed up like that. But the disc was fine. Anyway. Jason Lee takes up the role of Dave Seville in this. Don't remember what the guy's name is that plays Ian. Maybe it's David Cross. Anyway. Very funny. Very funny movie. Wait. Oh, it is David Cross. I read a little bit of the description and very cool. Okay. Next up, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, The Squeakquel. And yes, I did say that right. You can clearly see that it says The Squeakquel right there. Trying to put that in a Word doc or an Excel spreadsheet for my movie collection database was interesting. I had to add it to the dictionary both times because that's not an actual word, squeakquel, but it's fun to say. So, there we go. Moving on, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked, another one that I had to add to the dictionary because chipwrecked is not a word. I think I want to say it's this one that features I think Poker Face. Not one of my favorite songs, so I was like, this is one of the least rewatchable ones for that particular song. I'm also not much of a Lady Gaga fan, so that didn't really help much. Justin Long voices Alvin. Anna Faris is one of the Chipettes. I forget which one she plays. Does it say on the back of this one? No, it does not. Okay, well, then we're going to move on. Next up, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks 4, The Road Chip. And yeah, Zachary Levi was in the Squeakquel. He played, his most notable role for me was when he was Shazam. Twice. Next up, we have Alien from LA. And I thought this one was going to be like an alien invasion story, but she is the alien to an underground, kind of like underground universe type thing, where ordinary people to them are aliens. So this is rated PG in color for an hour and 27 minutes from 1988. Next up, we have Aliens in the Attic. This one has Ashley Tisdale in it. Who else? Do I recognize any of the other names on here? Nope, just hers. Okay. Came out in 2009, 86 minutes. PG. There we go. And the last title for this particular video, we'll get to the next 3 stacks in the next one, is Alita Battle Angel 1. I've heard they're going to make a sequel. I really hope that's the case because this was such a good movie. It features the guy that played Francis in Deadpool 1, as well as, looks like Mahershala Ali. Is that who that is? Yep, Mahershala Ali, indeed. Jackie Earle Haley. He was the rebooted 2010 Freddy Krueger. And Jennifer Connelly. She was, I want to say Betty Ross in the 2003 Hulk movie starring Eric Bana as the title role. And this is PG-13. I have technically 4 copies because I have a 4K copy, a Blu-ray 3D copy, and a Blu-ray copy in here, and then I got the individual DVD. I don't really have a use for the Blu-ray 3D one. Apparently those are playable on PS3, but I have a PS4 and 5. The 5 I primarily use. But yeah, had 3 discs, two of which I could use. So anyway, that is it for this particular video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.